Yo, 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 yo. Damn, my hair's looking crazy. Oh my god. That angle is looking wild. Jesus. My god, dude. That's looking crazy. Oh my god, what's happening? What's happening to my hair? I gotta change this angle up. Hold on. What's good? What's good, everybody? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? Gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream today. We're gonna see what's popping, how everything's going. Just getting everything set up. Not a lot of people on stream today. Alright, let me switch over to this. Perp trades were up a good bit. All right. On PVE, bro, PVE, I swear the next coin that pops off, I'm clipping more, bro. I always say that, but man, PVE pissed me off. Cause I was up like 60 soul and I should have just clipped more. The blowjob incident, what? You handle conviction until the downfall. Yeah, because, so this is the thing, right? Whenever you're looking, I pretty much bought it and stopped looking at the chart for a while. But whenever I was back, like, looking at the chart, and you start seeing, like, all the fucking bundles start clipping out hard, it's just not looking good for the coin. Like, at that point, I'm not gonna hold the fucking zero. I'm just gonna clip what I have and take my P. But in the future, I'm just gonna be taking P on the way up. Like literally, like all the way up. Probably like 10% clips instead of like 25s, but it's just annoying because I was like the fourth coin. No, not fourth. That was like the third coin that day that I got cucked on. Damn, Hammy. Yeah, well, I mean, at least you didn't lose anything, man. It's worse losing on something that you're up pretty fat on. Like, for example, freaking Distorted. I was up, like, also 60 and ended up almost losing. Yeah, distorted flop. So pretty much my thesis on distorted as a whole was it was either going to do two things. It was either going to rip whenever it was hitting all-time highs, which was when it was at 6.5 mil, or what it was going to do was going to essentially not die, but it was going to dip down pretty heavy until closer to when the actual update happened. Does that make sense? And yeah, so pretty much the latter is what happened. It didn't rotate. Hold on, bro. What the fuck am I listening to right now? Yeah, so pretty much didn't rip, hit my stop loss, and that was pretty much it, man. You appreciate the sub, the amazing MRB. I appreciate the sub, man. Hope you're having a good day, man. Thank you, thank you. What up, D Cooks? Everyone thought that would go to 40 mil. Honestly, I think it truly had the potential to, but you know, people kind of just cheated it really, really hard. I mean, to be at 6.5 mil and to rotate all the way back down to 2.7 mil, I think that's where my stop loss was, is actually pretty diabolical. Honestly surprised Distorted even hit 6 mil. When you said 100 mil explanation, I thought you were going insane. No, but like, you got to understand, like, it really was following all of, like, the same patterns that those other coins that I was mentioning back then, like Penguin, et cetera, that those were exhibiting as well. But I think it's going to happen when the actual emojis come out. Like, when they're on people's phones and they could just type it on their keyboard. And I'm going to buy. I plan on buying. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, how soon before it actually drops, but I'm gonna buy before, because I'm telling you it's gonna rotate back up to at least like 6 mil plus, and then from there it's kind of like you're weighing out how convicted are people's bags right now. Are they cheating it already at 6 mil, or are we already pushing past 6.5 like with ease? That's kind of like the bigger thing. No, I didn't know the team, but it definitely looked like they were running it properly. I mean, it's still holding, right? So it's not dead yet. That's the biggest thing. It's not dead yet. What's my PNL the last 30 days? If we're talking about memes and perps, like 12,000, something like that. Maybe a little bit more, 30 days? Yeah, probably like 12,000. At least you can easily identify senders. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, man, it's, you know, I'm not always right. But, you know, when I am right, I usually am holding to get a good cook. Well, perps right here is 8,623, and then you could just check my wallet and you'll see the rest for the month. Oh, yeah, just memes is, I mean, whatever my portfolio is, man. 2006. So I guess a little bit less than 12. Well, I mean, I have some other private wallets that I trade on every now and then when I start getting fucking pissed off. Whenever I fucking buy a coin and start instantly getting touched, I'll switch to like a private wallet, bro, just to trade with some type of peace. So on my other wallet, I know I'm up like around 2,000, maybe like 1,500. But yeah, this perp trade we're in, we're cooking pretty hard. Like, I can't really update it in live, like live on the stream, but I mean, we're up about 3, Or we're up about 7,000 on Sol and about 2,400 on BTC. So worth even spending time doing that? What do you mean? Doing what? But all their runners just had 5 mil plus market cap and just down. Yeah, I mean, so maybe they'll push it. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Dude, PVE, bro, that coin pissed me off so much. I was literally just talking about that not too long ago. I was up so fat. What are these? What am I listening to? Jesus. If you were making 50K a month from a job, would you still dabble in meme coins? Oh, no. I mean, 50K a month is like insane. But overall, I still make around that. Like in all combined ventures, I easily make around that. I have PVE to dust, like I don't know. Bro, I mean, like, the biggest thing, man, so I bought PVE, right? This has kind of been my new strategy, and maybe y'all can try this and hopefully have some success with it as well. So I'm gonna kind of spill the beans here on my, kind of like my new strat. Basically, I try to find coins somewhere in final stretch, right? So like, say I'm gonna buy this coin, I try to find it in final stretch. I try to get in at a good position, you know, somewhere in, you know, the 10 to 15K range, ideally on a dip, right? That's when I try to position myself. Now, when I get into that position, what I'm doing, if what I'm buying is like a giga narrative, like a really good narrative, and it seems like it's pretty strong, and the team's doing everything right, they're paying decks, you know, they're pushing the coin, whatever they're doing, right? Like, it seems like it's in a pretty good trajectory based on what it is. I get in, I'll stare at the chart for like 10 to 20 minutes, like depending on how long it takes to migrate. Okay, I'll stare at the chart 10-20 minutes, wait for it to migrate. It migrates. I'll then like stare at the chart for another like 5-ish minutes and see what, like, how the chart is trending. Like, are we trending more up? Like, is there a bunch of fucking bundle clips? Is it just clipping out hard? Like, what's kind of like the pattern? And then once I kind of like see, okay, it doesn't seem like they're clipping out the bundles. It seems like they're holding it for supply control. It doesn't seem like people are jeeting the coin. Cool. I'm not looking at this shit anymore. So what would I do? I'll set a stop loss, maybe like 15,000 market cap above my position, right? So like if I position myself like right here, what the fuck is 15 at? Oh my god. If I position myself like right here, I'll set my stop loss right here. Or if I want to be like a little bit like more conservative on a potential bounce, I'll only do like 10 market cap. So I'll do like maybe like somewhere around 25 to like 22, somewhere in this range. And then I'll stop fucking looking at the coin. Like, I'll deadass stop looking at the coin for like over an hour at least, or at least an hour. Then I'll come back and see what's happening. 9 times out of 10, that usually helps out a lot, because what ends up happening is it might be going on this fucking generational run up, but then have like a massive crash, whether that's a sell-off or a bundle clip, and then it will get rebought up. And usually, you know, because trading is all like a very psychological game, if you're just staring at the chart and you just start seeing this massive clip, you'll sell. Like, you'll immediately sell. With good reason, right? Because you'll think it's going to fucking zero, but you'll sell. But what you have to remember is that you're buying like a fucking giga narrative. You're buying something that should, for a fact, at least go 150,000 market cap. At least. So by like kind of pulling yourself away from the chart, you're kind of removing your emotion out of the trade. Then after an hour, you come back, you either round tripped it all, or the fucking coin is up like 150 plus K, which was pretty much how PVE went. Now PVE, I did kind of like a little bit of a different strategy. I think this is the one I was in. PVE, I got in here, right? Well, initially I was down here, then I think oh wait. Oh no, I conviction held this shit. Yeah, so I was buying a lot, right? I bought like 6 times. Now, whenever we hit all-time high here, I took a 25% clip. Pretty much after this. Oh no, my bad. I didn't even set a stop loss on this one. No, yeah I did. Hold on, I'm fucking capping. I did set a stop loss, but it's not showing it because I'm already out of the trade. But this one, I set a stop loss, I'm pretty sure like at like 32K, like somewhere pretty close to my entry. And notice, like look, it got very, very fucking close. Very, very fucking close to like where my stop loss was, but never touched it. Because I pretty much bought it here, and I bought a few more times here. Well, actually, at this point, I kind of stopped looking at it, and then I came back, bought a couple more times. And then after this one, I literally stopped fucking looking at the coin. I was like, all right, you know what? Fuck that shit. Like, I'm done looking at it. I'm good. Like, I went to go do some other shit. Okay? Came back, I think after like 10 minutes. Okay, so it's not exactly like an hour. But I came back after 10 minutes just to kind of see, because I'm testing shit. And I saw that we were basically at almost all-time high. So then I pretty much sold like a 25% clip there. Bought a little bit more when we started downtrending. And then again, like I stopped fucking looking at the coin, bro. I stopped looking at the coin after this. Then this is when I thought it was gonna fucking send, bro. At this point, I thought this bitch was gonna fucking go. Because the agent blasted 2.37K into the fucking coin. So I'm like, all right, like, if this isn't a fucking PVE runner, I don't know what the fuck is. So that happened. Because I saw this right when I came back after this little like buy right here, and blasted, moved a little bit. And then, bro, fucking tanked, dude. And then fucking Bandit sold. And I'm like, bro, that tanked it even more. And I'm like, you know what? No. So I blasted like 3 soul, I think, right here. Because I'm like, this is still good, bro. And then literally, like, it just fucking straight to 0. And then I was like, all right, I'm just full clipping. So I full clip there. So sometimes it's hard to know, right? Because if I was up here, I was up like almost 60 soul. I could have clipped out a lot. The biggest thing for this was like, 13% was fucking locked for a year. Damn near. So I'm like, again, PVE at its finest, but sometimes shit just doesn't fucking work, bro. And you don't know why. You could question it all you want, but sometimes the dumbest shit of all time runs. Usually sometimes because it's full cabal, whatever it might be. Yeah, I tried to photo. Opinion on maxing. So I thought maxing was pretty cool. And it seemed to be holding pretty well. I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure because, again, the biggest thing is... The biggest thing that I think about is what pushes this higher. You know what I mean? Like, what will push this specifically higher? Maxing as a term, I feel like isn't necessarily played out by any means, but it's not something necessarily new anymore. And I have no clue on why it spiked like this. 0 clue. This spike was fucking insane. So I have no idea how, like, what caused this, like what was the catalyst. Maybe it was because, people had alpha, some type of insider info that I was going to get listed on Moonshot. That could be it. Possibly. Could have been it. I don't know. I feel like what they're trying to do is turn maxing into something like, Giga Chad, Troll, all those. But I just don't know if it has, like, the right type of staying power. Because it's like, what will push that? Like, I can't think what else will push that. What mods have you done to my M4? I haven't done anything, man. My M4 pretty much came out equipped to the T when I bought it, so I haven't really done too much. Yeah, I'm in a Solana perp trade right now and a BTC perp trade that I've been in since fucking BTC was at like 61K or something. Would you give Solana Funded a chance to unveil? Huh? What are you talking about, Amaze? Go see what's the new agent thing? It's just basically like a little AI bot that's attached to a coin that you can make that will kind of randomly, arbitrarily fucking buy, like use the fees that it generates to buy on the chart itself. It's kind of cool, and I think it's really good for like a PvE type runner, but I don't know, people are still kind of cheating shit. Yeah, everyone nuking on the bot is kind of stupid. Yeah, no problem. Nah, I don't have anything long-term meme coin wise that I'm holding right now. Everything is just kind of getting dusted, so I don't know. Bro, I got all standard stuff on my M4 comp, man. Like it already has, like it pretty much already came factory tuned, burble tuned from factory. Sounds amazing, man. Eventually I will add some stuff. I don't care enough to right now. Like I'm using my money for like other stuff. But my C8, I definitely did a lot of shit too. Yeah, Hammy, that shit was crazy. Did you DCA, distribute, face, or round trip? I tried to DCA a little bit and almost fully round tripped. I basically round tripped. I went from up 60 soul to, like, I mean, you can see where I bought, to pretty much nothing. Yeah. Unfortunate. But like I said, I'll probably buy back. I'm just gonna wait for it to probably go lower. Did you see the new Solana funded trading firm? No. So what is that? Somebody else in chat mentioned that, but my PNL is bottom right. It's down here. It's a new day, so I reset it. But perp trades are current. There definitely is money order. It's just you got to be way more calculated, man. Just a lot of bundlers. Oh, on the chart, gotcha. Yeah. I just gotta do that. Interesting. Solana did that for meme coins. What's it called? I mean, is that 100% confirmed? I don't know if it's a scam or not. Anyone else keep being signed out of terminal? I don't know why you're using terminal, man. Exclamation point Axiom, brother. Never had that issue. Never had that issue. Exclamation point Axiom, bro. Get yourself a discount. Switch to the best terminal. You already know what it is. Anyways, like what? What issues? What issues does it have? Tell me. 0. It solves all your problems. Let's be honest. What's up, Shine? Shine's in here? I didn't see Shine. Is he? And you can trade perps on Axiom. Way too laggy for me personally. Could just be a shitty internet though. Yeah, I mean, Axiom's never laggy for me, man. There's a few times where it's gotten laggy, but that was generally because of like an over what's the word? Axiom servers basically couldn't handle it. It was when there was like 30,000 people on. It was like a bit more taxing. TXs feel slower? Oh, never, bro. My TXs are quick. You gotta make sure that you turn on turbo mode. Turn turbo mode on, and I guarantee you will never lose a TX. What do you think of 401k? I got 85 inch in my first time making some actual profit. Feels good, man. Sorry for spamming. 401k, I did see that. You got it at 85k. Hey man, honestly, depending on what you put in at 85k, I mean, you're at a pretty decent place to take some P. Just don't round trip, especially if it's like kind of one of your first trades where you're really like making some bread. Don't round trip. Doesn't turbo mode eat up fees? But the fees are so marginal that it doesn't really matter. It's just paying the it's essentially just dynamically paying the what do you call it, bro? Oh my god, I can't think right now. Freaking tired. Dynamically paying like the Solana fucking shit more. So the fees are like arbitrary to the amount of volume like on Solana, but like you won't even notice the fees, man, for the most part. No problem, Bree. Everyone expecting March Giga Runners. Yeah, no, it's crazy, bro. RPC, yeah. No, but it's not RPC. That's not the word. It's like the validator. There we go. It's paying the validator node the fastest, because Axiom has the fastest validator nodes, like objectively in the market. That's why I'm saying like it's impossible to be faster than it, because it's literally like the best. So it has the fastest validator nodes, and on top of that, the turbo mode just makes it better, because then it's able to pay those validators better. Any views on Solana funded? Okay, everybody keeps saying Solana funded. Is there a coin for it? And does anybody know if it's LARP? Guys, you got any insight on Solana? To tell you, it's a scam or not. 100k account seems tempting though. Yeah, no homo order. It's a prop firm on Solana. It's a prop firm, so obvious LARP. Yeah, I don't know, man. You know, it will be hard for me to believe when Tolly's ass has been shitting basically on meme coins for the past, I don't know, fucking since he's been on Twitter. So the fact that there'll be this kind of 180 to favoring meme coins is just kind of weird. Smell a runner? Shit. They keep trying to run this, man. God, they're trying to run this in a bunch of different ways. Tradify, I'm pretty sure, but it's not for meme coin. It's just perps. Yeah, I've no idea what Tradify is either. Damn, this one actually migrated. What the fuck? Oh, is it because Pain bought? Yeah. It's pretty good. I just didn't know why I didn't run yesterday. Check XPT. I thought this coin was trash. I mean, I don't see it. When did it migrate? Looks like Chester is the runner. I don't know, man. I don't know if this is that good. I just don't get why I didn't run yesterday. Like, why would it run now? Like, again, my biggest thing is, like, this had its moment to, not to go viral necessarily, but, like, you know, to get views and whatever. See, obviously this is yesterday, right? And, you know, I did get views, and it had its moment, but it didn't really do anything. So it's like, I don't see why this would now. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing else pushing it. Like, I would basically have to be relying on, like, fucking World or, like, another trader to basically save my ass and propel the coin. And it's like, I'd rather not have to trade like that. I'd rather not, like, have to trade and hope and pray for, you know, XYZ trader to get into the coin and, you know, push it. On a side note, we're about to get all-time high on Solana. $95.40. Nah, Maze. What the fuck? You talking about this? Bro, this is the weirdest shit I've ever seen. And the X account doesn't work. $10 mil in one day. Nope. Mid-March, no runner yet. I mean, I don't think that's necessarily true. I mean, if we're talking about if runner equates to 100 mil, then yes. But there's been some runners, right? I mean, like, Distorted ran, Maxing is running. I mean, that's not today necessarily, or this month necessarily. Mogging ran. That dog ran. That got his cancer cured or whatever. That dog ran. I feel like there's been a lot of runners. Income also ran. Yeah. But again, if we're talking about like 100 mil runners, then yes. Or I mean, even 10 mil runners, because technically none have hit 10 mil. Oh, was Punch this month? I thought Punch was last month. Yeah, Punch was last month. Punch was last month. Same with Penguin. I think the highest runner that we've had this month was Distorted. It's not a runner until 20 mil. Okay. Well, on the good news, Solana just hit all-time high. So, let me see. What are my positions looking like now? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're looking good. All-time high. All-time high in Solana. Prometheus, no fucking shit, bro. I know Solana was up 100 or over 200. Actually, it was almost 300. And I'm talking about all-time high right now. This month I got life at 100K, but sold at 500K. Which went to 3 mil. Hey, but Zeb, PSP, brother, that's still like a 5x. How do we actually look? What do you mean? I think memes are pretty decent, man. I think they're pretty good. It's just they're 100%, without a shadow of a doubt, are more rugs now. And the worst part about it is they're less obvious. They're less obvious to see. The people that are rugging and bundling coins are, you know, becoming better and better at acting, you know, like they give a shit about y'all. And, you know, they're objectively making the space worse. So I think what Cap is doing is really good for crypto as a whole, like taking accountability and or holding these people accountable for like all the bullshit and all the fucking rugs and bundles that they've done, just to get, you know, people a little bit more smart on like people to avoid, because it's just like the more you fucking feed these guys, the more they're gonna keep on fucking snatching the food right out of your mouth. You know what I mean? And it's just a perpetual cycle of, you know, them putting on this front and then fucking stealing, you know, from right under you without you knowing. So more people like Cap, bro, need to get into the space. You know, there's a lot of fucking fakes and phonies. But yeah, that's the main thing, man. If the bundling problem was somehow like stopped, I mean, we'll have runners like how we used to, but the problem is like it's just bundles. What I will say is Cap had a really good, and I think I reposted or quote posted it, really good way of at least figuring out what coins, or one way, because, you know, bundlers will always find a way. But you see when you see a bunch of wallets that are funded by like multiple sources like these, and there's a lot in the top 50, that's pretty obviously going to be a rug from a funding perspective. But another thing to keep in mind too is, aside from like looking at like stuff like this, Axiom's bundle percentage is actually pretty accurate when it comes down to high volume coins. It's actually like becoming surprisingly accurate. Now again, the way that they're doing this funding method kind of kills Axiom's algorithm of calculating bundlers, but again, if you just kind of go and just take a second to go look at all the funding wallets, how many wallets are funded by like a billion different sources, then like you'll know. Like this might not be like that bundled, but you can tell there are some wallets that are, you know, that did bundle it to some degree. Like you, because you funding coins? What do you mean? Where a wallet should be funded from? No, so it doesn't matter where the wallet is funded from necessarily, but when you have one wallet that is funded from like 3+ different, sources, generally it's bundled. Like generally it's a bundle wallet. Like for the most part. Like 90% of the time it's a bundle wallet. Ain't no way, Matrix, because I cooked on both those as well. How, bro? You went from 5 to 60 sold down to 2? Brother. Do you have a video for the settings, metrics, new pairs, and migrated? If you type ! filters, that should give you a baseline. But I think the video I do have on my YouTube is, it's kind of outdated. What's up, Spoil? When are we getting rid of vamps? I don't know, man. Whenever, someone decides to step up. Do you ever get the urge to just grape everyone in every chart and make Jenny amounts go see? Because it must be frustrating to be honest in the space. Oh, bro, I mean, not in like a legal way, but I think like I am gonna start clipping more. Like there definitely is times where like I'm like, bro, I really should just be clipping right here, and it's not even really greed. Like, it's not greed. It legitimately isn't greed. It's not me, like, saying more, I want more. It's, like, me knowing how good the narrative is and testing my own ability to be able to hold that coin and see it through. Because that's, like, truthfully where, like, a lot of the real money is, right? Is holding coins, but, yeah. Yeah, he does like bag work coin. What the fuck are you talking about? What happened to Gov? Gov used to be like this kind of chill guy, and now he's like being a dickwad for no reason. What are you even talking about? Went from 2,000 to 23,000, and now literally 0, brother. What? How? How's that even possible? At least you know the way to make it back. Yeah, I guess. Can't bag work nowadays? Yeah. I mean, you can do what you can. But, I mean, it's ultimately up to two things. And mainly the first thing. If somebody's pushing a coin heavily and they're bundling it, if they don't clip the bundles out, bro, the coin 9 times out of 10 runs hard. Because people will just hold. Bag work coin yesterday. Are you talking about the coin that I fucking round tripped? Are you retarded? What are we talking about? Wait, it's not even this one. Is it this one? Yeah, it is this one. What the fuck are you talking about? How did I farm this? Oh, I 100% farmed this. You're right. I 100% farmed this. I did this shit because I'm sick of it, bro. Because literally, I supported this fucking coin. How many times? 1, 2. Oh, 2 times. wasn't a lot. But I supported the coin again on the downfall. And then literally, as I sell, only fucking up. Fuck y'all at that point. I don't give a shit. Fuck y'all. Like, that's fucking bullshit. Because I literally had this coin so fucking low. So fucking low, dude. You know how much I would have fucking made on this shit? We're not talking about fudding, Gov. What are you talking about? No one said anything about FUD. Is this guy smoking meth right now? What's happening? Bro, yeah, and I lost a fucking soul on it to fucking add on top of that. Dude, that shit got me so mad when I looked back and I was like, bro, fuck that coin. We're missing on DLSS5? I thought this was fake. Cortisol spikes. Ew, bro. Damn, this shit's kind of sending, bro. Oh, this might be good. This might be fucking good. No, Gov, you're actually being fucking retarded. We weren't talking about fudding coins. We were talking about touching coins after you bought them. Like you're literally talking about something that we're not even talking about. You're just being retarded. Yo, Ghost, do you have BB Hell? What? I don't know what that is. Look at the top 10 holders, Great Fest on this coin. It's actually not that bad, to be honest. It's actually not that bad. I mean, definitely these snipers are fucking clipping like a motherfucker, but that's not, like, new. Damn. I'm just gonna not buy it, man. Top blasting there is it's just not something I want to do right now. After reading Cap's article, I don't want to touch any of these. It's true though, man. You gotta be really careful. It's really true. I'm afraid this might be the runner. I just don't want to buy here, man. I really just don't want to buy there. I don't think there's been a runner today, right? I mean, 401k, I know, went to like 300. Yeah, like everything else is like fucking zero, basically. I don't get the narrative DLS. It's just basically saying that NVIDIA launched DLSS5. And it's just like a way to make the graphics look better. And now they're just a bunch of memes on like old shit. Jesus Christ, this dev is just touching this shit.
Of all of the SaaS companies in the world, and your policy engines are claw.
Yeah, I'm not touching that. Maybe I should have. I don't know, man. Like, how much did the dev make here? Like, the dev made 18 fucking thousand, bro. You know what's crazy? I feel like all of this low key might be scented. Because scented was also a sniper. Bruh, it's not scented. Bruh, it's not scented, yet he's also a sniper. Look, come on, let's be honest right here. Let's be honest with ourselves. Let's be honest with ourselves. Scented was also a sniper. No, it's BWA. Okay, well, I mean, either way, it's basically what I'm trying to say is it's fucking insider. That's all I'm trying to say. It's insider. It was an insider launch. It's unfortunate, man. Not insider, bro. What? Guys, let's stop just for a moment. Let's get off. I think since it's cool, okay. I think since it's cool. So you're saying he just straight up bought it on stream? It's impossible to straight up buy a coin and be a sniper. It's actually impossible. The only way you can be a sniper is if you're buying on literally the first block. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Basically, if you're marked as a sniper, that's automatic. You're automatically an insider because you have the knowledge of the coin dropping before anybody else, right? A sniper is essentially the same shit as an insider. Not in the literal sense of like a wallet that gets passed tokens, but in the actual sense of a person that has knowledge of something where nobody else does. You don't have to buy at 0 to be a sniper. You don't have to buy at 0 to be a sniper. He probably queued up the buy and just also, you know, there's buys that were before him. So he wasn't able to get like the perfect entry. Oh, it doesn't matter. That's a live stream, bro. You know how many people live stream and farm their viewers on a daily? Probably 90% of them. Like that's a very common occurrence. Solana all-time high again, by the way. That's a very common occurrence. That's why I always tell you, I gotta watch who y'all. Be careful who y'all watch. Because I'm telling you, bro. These motherfuckers don't care about y'all. Oh, he's a famous dev. Okay. So I should save this wallet. Is that what you're telling me? Oh my god, famous dev. The motherfucker dev'd 80,000. No, but see, like this is the thing, bro. Look, honestly, this kind of proves my point again, bro. There is no world where I have this dev. As soon as this dev puts something out, I have a sniper that will buy. There's no world where that happens because they fucking produce too many tokens. Is what I'm trying to tell y'all. He knows the dev and knew that he was gonna put the coin out and queued up the sniper. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all. He always has runners, pretty much. First tokens, everything's runner, yeah. Look at the dev PNL. Oh my god, is it disgusting? Jesus Christ. It's a dev's world, unfortunately. It's a dev's world, I guess. I mean, if since it had no insider, bro, like legitimately no insider, and he got in that fucking early, then he's just the GOAT. He's actually just the fucking GOAT. But in reality, you know, he had to have known something. Yeah, maybe anonymous. Oh, there's nothing to buy right now, bro. It's just depressing. What's up, Trivs? Frizz. Yeah, I know, bro. It's actually disgusting. Yeah, maybe D-Cooks. I mean, if... You know what? I could probably test it. Look, I could test your theory right now. We could debunk this shit right now. Alright, everything's coming out per second. This is the only... This right here will answer your question. Okay. He since it's actually just the GOAT. He's actually just the GOAT. You see how that labeled me as a sniper? So since it literally just bought the first one that popped up in new pairs. He literally bought the first one that popped up. But you saw that? See? And I'm okay saying I'm wrong. I can admit when I'm wrong. But that right there debunks it though. You know what I mean? That right there debunks it. So he literally bought the fucking first one that popped up on new pairs. I don't know, Peter. Apparently he's a fucking... He, she, whatever. It's a fucking bot. Scraper bot. But, yeah. Alright, well, yeah, just fucking GOAT. Where is... Put this back here. I mean, Anonymous, I 100% agree that he 100% probably does that. But I will say, you know, since it is a goated trader too. The fuck did my bubbles go? Yeah, 200 still a day is insane. Because all these plays are just trash to me, man. Like, none of them hold much weight. How the hell do you snipe a coin? Well, traditionally, you can snipe a coin if you know the dev wallet and you go onto like some type of Telegram bot. You could queue it up to basically, as soon as that wallet launches a coin, to instantly buy it for whatever, amount of SOL you want. You can do it with, like, you can snipe with a certain ticker. If you know what the ticker is going to be, you can set a bot to snipe that. If you know what the name's going to be, you can set a bot to snipe that. If you know the name and the ticker, you could set the bot to snipe that as well. This is what I'm saying. Like, there very well is a world where that happens, to where people have insider information on a launch, right? They get a bot, they queue the bot up because they know what the name's going to be. They know what the ticker is going to be. Typically, nowadays, they won't know what the CA is because the CA gets auto-generated through Pump Fund or whatever other launchpad you use. But in, you know, another way would be if, you know, you're using a custom Solana address, contract address, then you can set the CA yourself and give somebody the CA. That way, when they actually launch it, all they have to do is set their bot up to buy as soon as this contract address shows up on the Solana blockchain. There's a lot of ways that these guys have insider information, and that's why I say a lot of the time snipers can be insiders. But you know, I just proved right now that, you know, you still can be tagged as a sniper in, you know, a terminal's eyes, depending on if you're able to buy on the first second of that launch. If you are able to buy on the first second of that launch, then it auto tags as a sniper. But again, just being aware that that shit does happen, like, you need to be aware that that shit does happen. That's why, you know, I'm very skeptical sometimes. What do you think about this one? I don't know, man. I did see that thing. My only thing about it, and the reason why I don't think it would go get that big, is just because it's not like something that, like, since it is like inappropriate to some degree, it's not something that I see being able to, like, it may go viral, but it's not gonna do well long term, just because it's not, like, it's a little bit inappropriate, you know what I mean? So, like, getting listings and stuff like that and watching it go from, like, you know, 1 mil to 10 mil, I don't see how that would happen on something that doesn't really have, you know, like I said, something that's just kind of more inappropriate. Yeah, it doesn't have a healthy virality, yeah, pretty much. Most definitely happens, yeah. But yeah, man, still waiting. It's nothing good to buy yet, man. I think that this one would have been good. This still might be good, man. Like, maybe bidding down here would have been a good bid. Because this is like one of those, like, things that, you know, it's very meme adjacent. I just don't know. If I see this thing at like 800K, then, see, the problem is, like, sometimes, like, I'll have, like if I would have saw this at, you know, like, fucking down here before Gijo bought, or like down here after, like, the dump, it would have been something that I would have bought because I know that it's good. But when we're already up in, like, the 200Ks, like, that's when I get lost trying to buy, because I'm like, does this go higher? Because if you're buying at this level, your expectation is that it's gonna go higher. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know if that goes that much higher than where it already is. I'm not sure. It's just all about, you know, how many more views this concept can continue to get. I don't know. Why do people even watch these farmers/scrapers? Who are you talking about? Slowing. In 2024, this will go 1 mil in 1 hour. Yeah, it's true. That's true. That clone, I'll never forget. One of, like, the fastest cooks I had was this clone dog, and it literally went from, like, 80K when I bought to like over like 1.5 mil in like maybe 30 minutes, and I made like 30 bands or some shit, 40 bands. I'm gonna let my dogs out real quick. Solana, all-time high again. Just chasing these all-time highs. Gozy, can you tell me why people buy coins where Scented is in when he buys like 15 to 10% on stream? I think the reality of it is a lot of people don't have those side wallets, so they don't know that he has 10 to 15%. You know what I mean? Solana is ripping right now. How much am I up now? Nice. I mean, why is... See, and this is what I'm confused on. Why is Olaf cooking? He doesn't say anything about Olaf. He buys even 20% of a coin. He buys on one wallet and just consolidates via Axiom. Yeah. We had NFTs, not meme coins. Do you think something new or meme coins become bigger? I think that I think that this needs to be changed from meme coin trading to attention markets. One, just for the pure marketing of being able to tell people what you're trading. Meme coins are encapsulated within attention markets, but it's not just meme coins, right? It's literally attention based things. I think that's the first thing, but I think it could get bigger. I think it definitely could get bigger. I have like 6 of Scented wallets, but he has like 50 sides. There's no point in tracking. Jesus. Yo, what's up? Dakel1116. This is gonna blow up like how we put last time. Like caliber, emotional story. It's like trash chart to me. I really just don't want to buy here, man. I don't know. Like in this specific instance, if I would have got in like down here, I would have clipped some here, I would have clipped some here, I would have clipped some here, and then I probably would have clipped some more here and then stopped looking at it. But it's like me buying here, bro. I don't know. Olaf down to 20K. Yeah, I told you, man. Like, I don't even know why this had to be full 100% volume trap. Because like it doesn't even talk about Olaf in this tweet. Oh my god, dude, Solana's actually ripping. Like my next TP for Solana is if we rotate back to 100 today somehow, like we just get some fucking giga candles to 100, I'm probably clipping another 25% out of my perp trade. I mean, it's not too far away. It's not. That's one, you know, it's one big gate candle. One big gate candle. I have the wallet's cap warned about saved as rat fuck, and then every chart I check. Are you still? Yeah, I'm still in my perps position, Minty. I don't know why Olaf's pumping, bro. That's why I didn't buy it. It didn't make sense. I think it's just a volume trap, which is also where you have to be careful too, man. When you see like crazy amounts of volume, it's not always real. It's like they artificially try to create a run. I just don't know why they thought this would have been good. I know that Olaf was in the presentation, but like in the tweet, they don't even talk about it. So like, it's kind of stupid to me. Chester was the sleeper. Oh my god. It has to be fake, bro. I almost don't even believe it. It's crazy too because I bought this coin like twice yesterday. I bought this coin literally twice, 2 different times from 2 different perspectives that I thought were good, and both of them went to fucking 0. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you just you just don't know. You could buy the right thing, you could do all the right analysis, you could check all the wallets, but you know, sometimes shit doesn't happen. I truthfully think this is likely some bundle garbage, bro. It's just yeah, Sammy's going straight to 0 now. It just doesn't make sense for it to be this high. Yeah, see, look, it's bundle trash, bundle trash. Oh, nice, we caught it in real time. Yeah, so this is all fake. And what a lot of people do as well, because so this was bundled probably since here, because this was also a bundle clip. What sometimes what people do, what these fucking deployers, these bundle fucking pussy ass limp dick pussies, what they do is they'll test their bundler on an existing coin, and they'll see how the chart looks. They'll see if there's a way, you know, they can space out the buys and everything to make the chart just look a little bit more, you know, natural. So they'll test it on like, you know, coins that already exist to maybe catch a few stragglers that maybe are like, oh, you know what, I knew that was a good coin, let me buy. And then, you know, what they do is these little fucking pussy ass bitches, you know, they'll eventually clip the bundles out just like this one is, right? There's no world where any natural chart ever does this ever in the history of anything ever. So you got to be careful, man, because you know it did look like a sleeper for a second, but you know when you look at the chart, you could kind of tell, right? It's you know, it's a little robotic. Like they try to make it look kind of natural, and I think what ended up happening was they kept the same pace, and you know some real buys happened right here. You can see like the change in structure kind of happens. Some real buys probably happened here, and then they're like, you know what? You know, we're up in total probably like 10 SOL in our bundlers. Let's just clip them out. And then they just fucking proceeded to clip it out. So, yep. You're one of my favorite traders I really follow. Appreciate you, man. Sure, left curve, like normally honeypot, yeah. And the shittiest part about it is like, you know, it was really easy to figure out what was, you know, what chart was fake and bundled and whatever, and it's becoming a lot harder now. Yeah, you know, maybe to some degree, D-Cooks, you're right. But in this, there's no world where this ever happens. There's no world. This just went to 0 from fucking nothing, bro. There was nothing to say LARP about. There was nothing, you know. This is just straight bundle. DLS, it's ripping now? Damn, it is ripping, bro. I've been having like a fucking consensus shine, trying to figure out whether or not I was gonna buy here. And I don't know, man. You know, if this does end up running, then you know I have to put this in my brain for next time. But I can't get myself to buy here. Not the way everything's been going lately. Like it's a good narrative, but you know I don't necessarily think it's a giga narrative. What's the percent of profitable traders in the trenches? Man, it's low, bro. It's probably like 5% maybe. And I think the main reason behind it too is like people really just come on in here and gamble, man. They really just fucking just buy some shit and hope it goes up. You just can't trade like that. Can you explain the narrative behind DLS 5? I really don't get it. So I mean, all it is, bro, is just like there's this technology called DLSS 5, and all that is a way to upscale your graphics on your computer. It's just a way to upscale your graphics without drawing a lot of power from your computer. So you can essentially have really good graphics without like destroying your PC. The whole meme behind it is that people are basically taking, you know, images or characters that look super, you know, polygraphed or super bad quality, and just basically saying, fucking, look at what DLSS 5 can do, right? So in reality, this is what it does, right? I don't think this looks awful necessarily, but this is what it does. And then it's turning into memes like, you know, like this, right? Where it's obviously just an AI image of it. This one right here, fucking Mario. Again, it's obviously just fucking AI, right? You know, it's becoming a meme. Like, do you get it? Do you kind of get it now? You get what I'm saying? Deep learning super sampling, yeah. So it's basically using the actual like thing of it is it's using AI to upscale like your internal graphics, but from a meme perspective, it's just you know, they're just making stupid comparisons. Just dumb shit. But yeah, it's good. Like 100% it's good. It's definitely good. Again, like I said, though, I don't know if I'm buying at these levels. Dude, I've been on here for an hour and 20 minutes and I haven't bought one fucking coin, bro. This is awful. So I would have to actually disagree with you, TX Troop. I think that bundling 2 years ago was not very easy to do. So it didn't happen that often. And even when it did, there was so much volume and there were so many traders that it didn't matter. But I think that it wasn't super easy to do back then. Fast forward to today, when you got tools like Proxima, which is like the main one, it's extremely easy to do, whether or not the tool itself was designed, you know, like not even debating what the actual tool is used for. The fact of the matter is Proxima is the main tool that people use to bundle. It's becoming harder and harder to be able to tell a bundle from an actual organic chart. And since so many people now have access to a tool to bundle and do that shit, you have more of these fucking retards basically becoming criminals, essentially. You have all these fucking people becoming criminals, rugging every single coin. Because again, Pump Fund was amazing. Pump Fund was amazing as a product because it eliminated the rug. It eliminated the developer's ability to lock liquidity, to stop you from selling, you know, to be able to freeze the entire contract. It removed all of that from the space, which in theory, right, made crypto better. Because now it's like, okay, I can buy this coin and I can know for a fact that this is organic. As time went on, right, as technology advances, Scammers are always gonna find a way to scam, bro. There has been scammers since the fucking dawn of time. the fucking since before Christ, there has been fucking scammers. you had motherfuckers begging in the streets, right? That motherfucker had a fucking mansion, a fucking stone mansion somewhere beyond the hills, but he's out there fucking begging in the streets, right? You had motherfuckers, counterfeiting, coins, right? Just like they counterfeit money nowadays, but now it's fucking infinitely harder to counterfeit a dollar or, any type of currency for that matter. But, back then, there were counterfeit, coins, right? Scammers will always find a way to enter some sort of space no matter what. And it's really just up to... Well, really, it should be up to the platform to be able to protect the traders, right? And do what they can to limit traders' risk. It's not necessarily their obligation, but if you want to be a good platform that people trust, I feel like that's something you should do. And then it's up to the trader to be able to learn and identify all these different tools and patterns of what bundles look like. That's what I think, at least. Yeah, Choop. Yeah. Well, D Cooks, I mean, something can be. I think people can get caught up in technicalities, right? Like, I think there's a line between something that's frowned upon and something that's borderline illegal, right? So, for example, if now, like, and everybody in chat. It's simple, yes or no. If I was on stream just how I am now, right? And on my I have, another tool pulled up on my side monitor. I'm looking at coins on my main monitor, which is the monitor y'all are looking at, right? I click a coin. I'm like, okay, cool. This is a cool coin. I go off to my side monitor and fucking blast this coin with like 10 soul on a bunch of different wallets. Maybe I stair step it a little bit to make it look more organic. Then I'm like, all right, I'm waiting. Let me just wait for a little bit of an entry. A small dip happens and then I blast it, right? Now the coin is going up, whatever. I got a good entry. Now, we're looking 40, 30K. Maybe we're at 25K. Now I'm just fucking drilling all the fucking side wallets that you didn't see on my right monitor. I'm drilling all of them. I'm still in on my main, the one that you see, but I'm fucking drilling on my side monitor. Is that illegal, or is that just bad taste? First of all, I didn't even give y'all a yes or no question. Is that illegal, yes or no? Or should that be illegal, yes or no? Now, see, unethical, right? That's unethical was what I wanted somebody to say before I said yes or no. Because there's a line between something that's unethical and something that should be illegal. Because if you were to tell most people whether or not that would be something that was legal, they would probably tell you no. They would probably tell you no, that's illegal. Some people might say unethical, but for the most part, that's what I'm trying to say, right? There's people that do this shit, and they don't care. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all have to like really be careful who y'all fucking watch, man, because these people do not give a shit about y'all. It's called fraud. Well, the crazy thing is technically it's not fraud, because fraud would be illegal. And since that's not technically legal, it can't be fraud. But there are arguments that it could be called scamming. because you're basically deceiving. You're deceiving the people. You're basically deceiving people. So there could be a court argument that it could be considered scamming, which in turn is illegal. But that's where the weird gray area of this shit is, bro. Nobody fucking knows. And there's nobody like making laws around it. Yeah, but it's not the platform's fault necessarily, man. It's so it goes back to the same thing. It goes back to the whole guns don't kill people, people kill people. It's the same shit, right? The guns aren't the ones that are killing the people. It's the fucking people with the guns that are killing the people. The platforms aren't fucking, telling you to fucking scam or, to start streaming, buying with a bunch of side wallets and selling on your main wallet. Like, the platforms have nothing to do with that. The platforms are giving the traders a ecosystem in which they can trade to their best ability, have the most advantage in their trades, and give them the most information to make a trade, like a well-educated trade, right? It's the people, and that's why I said, that's why I'm fucking like, I'm so happy that Cap is going crazy on Twitter, like, calling all these people out, because the people that are fucking around with this shit, it's the people that are deceiving their audience. Yeah, numbers, yeah, and I get that for sure. That's kind of good. I don't know. Yeah, it's impossible to onboard new people when these fucking retards are doing shit like this. Which it's like, from a scammer's perspective, it's like they can't see, if they wanted to make more money, like, why don't they see like what they're doing is causing the space to die and fucking just chill out, stop for a while, and just let more people fucking come in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even from a scammer's perspective, it's fucking stupid. It really is just greed. Well, it's not just Axiom, man. None of these platforms do ID checks. It's every platform. But nobody necessarily wants to do an ID check because now that takes away from, the whole decentralized, concept of crypto in general. Ah, fuck it, I'm gonna buy this, bro. I haven't bought anything in literally an hour. This will just be like a meme runner if it takes. I'm trying to see, community. Community has 10 people. Huh. One wallet for that account and the problem is solved. Oh, 100%, bro. If it just allowed one wallet, that would be a big help. That would be a good start to trimming down the bundlers and stuff. Man, there's not really anything I can tell you, Luca919. I think that you need to grow that port up more. I think you need to have at least like a 10 sol port. Like have some wiggle room. Yeah, even Cupsy's chilling. Yeah, see? I'm just getting like sold on by bundles and shit. This is how 90% of my buys have been all day. Just literally bundles. I buy bundles, clip, 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 until I'm down like fucking 2 sol. That's why it's like I didn't even want to fucking stream, man, because it's just like, what am I, you know? It's just not even fun. And it's like you technically can't just buy something with like 0 bundles because it just doesn't happen. And then you have some shit like this called Green Ship that somehow is at 30k. Like that shit's ass. Yeah, PNL for the perps trades, bottom right. I mean, either way, Prometheus, even if I streamed with a non-doxed wallet, streaming and buying on that wallet, it's pretty easy for people to find that. That's not necessarily like it. Yeah, you might be right, Choop. You see Hot Burger, before you come out here in my chat, just throwing jabs. If you were here maybe an hour ago, you would know that I had it at 0.2 to test something. See? You come in here being a dickhead for no reason. You're just like the whole fucking Twitter community, man. Everybody in fucking Twitter are a bunch of fucking limp dick retards, and you're giving me that same energy right now, man. All right, whole government. Doge called. I'm a good Sean. How you doing, man? Yeah, I agree. I guess I probably should change it though. But yeah, that's what that was from. Man, there's nothing to buy, bro. This might have been the one. It's unfortunate. May I have an entry 1 sol on DLSS 5? Nice. So you're up. You're up like what, 2 sol? 2-ish sol? Always consider taking some P though, man. Yeah, I'm up a little this month. I'm up, I mean, pretty good on perps, but as far as memes, I'm up a little bit. It's just been like a roller coaster, bro. Just good days, horrible fucking days, great days, bad days. What are perps? Perpetual futures. It's just markets where you predict whether or not a coin is going to go up or down. No real crazy perp strat, man. It's just pretty much waiting for, you know, something to be oversold or overbought, and then to long or short accordingly. You know, based on like at least 3 days of like up and down movement, you know what I mean? I think the main reason for our pump is the ceasefire with Iran and the I guess kind of not necessarily ceasefire, but like the collaborative news with the USA and China as far as rebuilding the strait, the whatever fucking strait, I can't remember what it's called. I think that's why everything's pumping though. So I pretty much just waited for like a really, really low sell point or low like pretty much like a bottom of Sol, and then I just bought there, and then happened to get like a little bit lucky because then the news came out like a day later. I did not trade any oil or anything. $50 Sol soon? I don't know, man. I think if we rotate back up to 100, that might be like a good spark to keep going, but I mean, nobody knows. Dude, the Zcash pump is just fucking stupid, dude. Zcash literally went from fucking 206 to almost 300. It's fucking insane. I don't know, Floyd. I mean, Cupsy's already made like 50 plus mil. I don't even know why he's trading anymore. Just for the love of the game, I guess. I don't know. I guess people wanted to slow down so they could short, make money that way. Would weed out a lot of bad actors? Yeah, maybe. Gotta respect the grind. Do you trade new pairs? Sometimes, man. New pairs is generally just a grape fest. It's true though, man. It's the love of the game. How do you manage a 2-sol port? I wouldn't, man. You gotta get that port up. I feel like 10 sol minimum. This is fake, right? Gotta be. Yeah, and that's also kind of why like I just don't like I don't really have the passion to stream anymore. Is because generally when I would want to stream would be around the time I'm streaming now or earlier, and usually NA hours are the worst. It's where like all the scammers are, and 9 times out of 10 whenever I'm trading like in my fucking bed at like, you know, 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, way less scammers, way less bundles. People are holding way longer. It may take longer for the coin to like run, but I usually always make money. Same thing if I'm trading at like 8 in the morning over here, where I think that's more like EU hour time opposed to like Asian hour time. Way better, but like literally from fucking 12, I don't even know, man, to like maybe like 5. It's just horrible. I just don't want to necessarily get up at 8 in the morning and stream. I'd rather just sleep. Which hours are the worst? I mean, probably like 12 o'clock, bro. 12 to like 4 are probably the worst. Total, I've made, well over 2 mil trading. Most of it, man, has just been buying like real estate properties and, dividend funds, dividend stocks, stuff to make me like passive income in that way, and just kind of build wealth like over time. That's where I've been putting a lot of my money. And then obviously like building up referrals is another passive income. Make a lot of money with referrals and stuff like that. So I don't know. Nah, I'm not in Europe, man. I'm in the US. It's 4:04 p.m. in my country. Nah, man, I just don't think I'll enter this. I think this is just going to be something that I'm just going to kind of watch happen and just kind of see where it goes, take notes of it. That way, when I see something similar to this, I'll know to buy in. Yeah, appreciate you, Zulus. Yeah, I got a lot of refs, man. I'm not DV, bro. Yeah, I love your streams. Watch them all. I started trading just because of you, and I thought it was super cool. Joking around. Nope, I don't give away money. I don't know what language that is. Nah, I don't give away money. Your previous message? Oh yeah, I don't give away money, brother. Sorry. Oh, these guys are out here speaking Portuguese. Because isn't U-time slow, mostly brain dead slop? No, not necessarily, man. It's definitely slow, but it's not always brain dead slop. There's some good coins every now and then. Alright, YX-ness. I could break it down to you very simply, man. If you want to get into this, it's relatively easy. The hard part, I'll explain. All this is, right, everything you're trading is attention. Your goal is to be able to see a concept, right, or see a narrative and assess how much attention that can garner in terms of market cap. So, you know what I mean? That's kind of like what your whole goal is. And the only way you could get better at that is pretty much by being in here for fucking hours a day and watching coins migrate. And seeing what those coins do when they migrate. The hardest part about weighing the amount of attention like a certain concept can get is is kind of like seeing and understanding the attention that it can get over a longer period of time. That's the hardest part. It's pretty obvious to tell if a narrative is decent if the person is already viral, right? They already have millions of followers. It's probably going to gain a good amount of attention. Or if the narrative itself is viral already. It already has like 1 million views in like an hour or something. And it's like, okay, this is probably going to garner some attention. The hardest part is knowing how much attention, how viral that narrative or that concept will continue to get over time. That will dictate whether or not, you know, you're holding for 20 minutes or you're holding for hours. It's a prediction market in a way, right? It's similar to prediction markets in the way that you're trying to predict an outcome. The difference is that instead of predicting said outcome, you're predicting the outcome of attention it will garner over, you know, X amount of minutes, hours, days, whatever. So it's pretty easy conceptually, but you just kind of have to get more of like the innate ability to recognize good narratives when you see them, basically. And the only way you get good at that is just by time. Yeah. Appreciate you, Med. Could you unban me, please? Unban you where? I didn't unban you. I didn't ban you. Is the Blow John incident good? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it was good for like a little bit, but I don't think it has any like staying power to keep on going. Damn, bro. This shit's good. Unfortunate. Yeah, no problem, Nis. Hope that helps. Oh, okay, yeah. No worries, man. Go see there was lower views before you hit that oil reserve. What? And you know, it could get complicated in the way of like, you know, different, you know, there's different types of plays, right? Like this play, you know, somebody made the concept of truth coin. You know, it's like, okay, they made a whole, you know, Twitter about it. They have a website. They have a community. They're talking about Bible verses with the truth. It's like, okay, is there a team running this? Like, if there's a team running this, then, you know, this could be a good meme play. You know, so there's plays like that you can also get on, which aren't necessarily attention market plays, but they kind of are, because the only main difference is that instead of this naturally, you know, like instead of this being a concept that already exists that's not related to crypto that turns into crypto, this is a concept that already is about crypto that then gets marketed by a team and organically people in crypto see it. So like that's kind of, it's like a different concept, but it's another type of coin that could be run. How do you overcome the mental anguish of taking P on a coin, fully exiting, and then watching it do another 10x from your exit point? I mean, at the end of the day, man, if you made P, you made P, and there's nothing more you can do about it. You know, you could just take a note from it and be like, okay, maybe this was better than I thought, so that the next time you see something similar to that, you know to hold a little bit longer. Question for you: to trade profitable, more important, the chart or the narrative? I I mean, I think the narrative is always the most important thing because that's what dictates the amount of attention it could get. The chart, I mean, is important. It's important to some degree, especially in the beginning, to know whether or not it's really heavily bundled, just fake altogether, or the bundle's already exited, so now it might be a good time for you to get in. But I think the narrative is always the most important thing. The narrative will always be the most important thing because that's what dictates the coin's existence to begin with. If the narrative is ass, then you already lost half the battle by buying it. I don't know what that is, Vimp. Nah. That shit's dead. The 6-7 shit's dead. No problem, Marco. Yeah, too. And I don't know how much 1.5 SOL is to you. Like, if that's a lot of money, this is the other thing too, man. And this is just kind of like the raw blunt reality of it. If 0.15 SOL is a lot of money for you, you need to make more money IRL. Because if buying at 13K, bro, and if buying at 13K with the amount that I'm thinking that you bought, that's something that you should just hold to 1.5 mil, bro. You might as well hold that shit to $1 million because that's not a lot of money. But if that is a lot of money to you, I think you need to get your bags up in real life and then reconsider, right? Because that was a good test, right? Like, you saw a narrative, you bought the narrative, you profited from the narrative, so you did your steps right. But imagine if you actually used, a decent, and not even a decent amount, right? If you bought at 13K, I'm buying like 4 SOL. So imagine you bought 4 SOL, right, at 13K and held it up to 1.5 mil. I mean, you're making like, what, 20,000, 30,000, something crazy. So, yeah, just kind of my thoughts on that. Scrubber than 6-7. How long do you hold trades for on average? I mean, I don't know. I don't know technically. You could check on Vision though. And see, oh my god, am I down? The past 3 days it might be. Let's look my name up. It tells you everybody's average hold time. 7 data. So 21 minutes, it seems like. 30 days, it's about 12 minutes. We'll just say like 10 minutes maybe. Yeah, but the problem is trading with 0.1 SOL is you're basically trading, most of that is going to get eaten up by fees. So it's almost useless trading that with 0.1 SOL just because you're going to need like way more of a gain. You're going to need like a 3x just to even become positive, right? So I think like the minimum amount you should ever put into a trade is like 0.4 to 0.5 SOL. That way, you're marginalizing yourself away from the fees. Like, you don't have to worry about the fees. The fees are like obsolete, and you're solely focused on your position and the narrative you're buying. But trading with like 0.1, like, it's just you're not gonna really see any benefit. Like, you're not really gonna make money. Now, if you want to do that just to get your feet wet and using real money to some degree, then okay, sure. But you're better off just not putting any money at all and just kind of imagining your trades that way. I think it's just too explicit, Kobe, for it to actually run as hard as it could. It's too explicit of a narrative. Yeah, exactly. OX Herney. Like that's what I say. You gotta build your port up, man. At least a 10 soul port, and then maximum trade with 10% of that, per trade. No problem, Kobe. And I mean, I don't want to tell you whether or not to sell or etc. That's just like my opinion. Yeah, and again, if it's all learning, bro, then yeah, keep doing it like that. But as soon as you get more comfortable, 0.4 to 0.5 should be like your minimum. Got you, Kobe. I ain't got that either, man. I wish I did. If I had that type of money, bro, I would be streaming, but I would just be like playing games. Or just chatting and shit like that. I wouldn't really be trading. If I would for a long time while I go to sleep, would you recommend putting a stop loss, and where would I put it at negative 50%? It's up to you, man. If you're holding a coin overnight, there's a lot of ways you could play it, right? You could play for, I'm gonna hold overnight, but at most I'm gonna round trip. So you basically put your stop loss like 15K market cap above your your buy-in. So all right, overnight I'll hold it overnight, see what happens, but I'm not willing to lose, right? That's one. I'm not fucking willing to lose. So at least overnight, if it hits your stop loss, you won't lose. You zero out, whatever. The next thing you could do on top of that is you can have a price target that you would like to see the coin hit and set a take profit. Still have that same stop loss at your level, but do a take profit. The next you could do, if you're a little bit more, risk adverse, is maybe you put it 20% below your buy, just to give yourself some room for the coin to potentially bounce back. But if it goes 20% below where your buy is, then maybe you don't see it even going higher or bouncing back. So you could do it like that. I mean, if you want to go super risk adverse, you could do half of your negative 50%, but at that point that's just getting a little bit too low. But ideally, you're trying to also get good buy positions as well. So just kind of my thoughts on it. What's up, Gotti? Since it said it's LARP. Yeah, probably. But Soul ate my bag. Damn. I mean, Soul's fucking killing it right now. I think it's at all-time high. Again, $96. I'm not fucking fat on this long right now. Again, $100, $100 Soul is when I'm going to clip another 25. Since it bought back Alex, is it real or what? I mean, the GitHub literally goes to nothing, so that's already a terrible sign. So it just kind of seems like LARP already. Like, how are you just gonna put a GitHub with nothing? Rock said it's real. So is this gonna be like a sleeper play? But where's the GitHub? It's just 3 days old? Oh yeah, it is. It's never did anything though, so I don't know if the 3 days old thing matters. I just want to see the GitHub. I don't know, man. For some reason, I feel like it's gonna be a sleeper. They're gonna pay Dex. They're gonna put the GitHub, and then it's gonna fucking rip, bro. I mean, you can see the GitHub from the video, but I don't know. I don't know, mate. I don't know. What's up, Lemzino? I'm good. Tell me what's bad about this DLS coin and why the other one ran. I think the main thing right off the bat is the image is ass. Everything else is the same. The tweet doesn't really like convey anything. It's just somebody talking about here comes the wave of DLS S5 memes. The other one, it's obviously like an image of what's his name from GTA. There's a whole comm, right? And then the tweet that was linked before was linked to like a thread of the memes themselves. CJ, yeah. So, image matters, man. Image matters a lot. The image sucks. And then another one comes out with a better image. It's like the type of PvP that makes sense. The only type of PvP that makes sense to me. But that's why. I just wasn't paying attention when it came out, or I got on right as it came out. I can't remember, honestly. CJ's a meme himself too, yeah. What in the world am I listening to, bro? Jesus. What's up, Chadsy? Nah, I'm not up Jenny today. I'm up Jenny on perps though, so yeah, I guess I am. Not on memes though. Memes has been pretty bad today, specifically. Yesterday as well, to be honest. Yeah. I knew you were good, Chazzy. Yeah, perps were doing good. Memes, not so great. Nah, man, I don't really have like a good way to learn how to trade perps. Like I said, I just wait for, Solana or Bitcoin to get super oversold or super overbought, like too much buy pressure, and then you just long or short accordingly. And then just cut your losses quickly if it kind of doesn't seem to be favoring like the outcome you expect. Because you could lose a lot of money quick. The problem with perps is you just kind of have to have a lot to play with to see like actual, good outcomes. Oh, what's up, man? I've been good. This Imagine shit already ran. Alright, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. All right, I'm back. It would appear that Solana is at another all-time high. The GitHub link is visible when logged in. Why is it like that, though? I feel like I've never seen a link like that. Oh my God, Solana is just ripping again, bro. We got God candles. I'm telling y'all, bro, we might hit 100 today. I told y'all, all it takes is one big God candle, and we're at 100. I am up freaking disgusting. I mean, if this hits 100, I'm up like probably like 15 bands. Might honestly take like a 50% clip at 100. We'll see. The only thing that's kind of annoying with Alex too is that there's no I didn't even pay Dex or make a comm or anything. Everyone go take a piss break. Give me another second. I'll be right back. Here, watch Solana go to 100. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm actually back now. Oh man, I was hoping to get a pump to 98. That would have been pretty sick. Let's say we're pumping back up though. I mean, this is like a fucking generational run now. Like actual Jenny. And the crazy thing too is I literally had a god position. Where did I say I got in? I got in at 86, bro. So I literally got in. Like right here. Actual god position, dude. Look at CMO, is it good? When the fuck did this come out? Did I miss all of these? See, bro, this is the type of shit that be pissing me off. I leave for like a second and some shit comes out. I mean, what even is it? So it's literally like a CMO bot. Bro, I just want to buy something simple that rips, bro. I just want to buy like a meme that just rips. Should have put my cards in the Duve. Is the Duve buy thing good? What? It's like Pump Fun Lives last year, but on Kick. God damn it, dude. I just couldn't get fucking entry, man. Oh, that sucks. I just couldn't get entry on that shit. Oh, bro, if that shit rips, I'm gonna be so mad, man. It's fucking ripping, dude. God damn it. What are you talking about, Mool? Market's a little slow. Alright. Fuck it. I'm in it, bro. I wanted to blast more, but blast a little bit less. Just because these are still at pretty high levels. Why buy when Jack has so much? Because the thing is, with Jack, is I feel like Jack actually tries to run shit. Okay. And then Scented sells and just fucking... But Jack usually tries to run shit. Typically. I track at least 3 Jack, like main Jack wallets. And he actually hasn't sold any of them, on any of them. You have 4? Yeah, I only got 3 of like the main ones I see him use. I track 9, and he didn't sell 1. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He usually has a lot of wallets. I feel like Jack does bundle, but I feel like he's like, he doesn't touch shit. Yeah, I think this could be good. I think this rotates back up to all-time high. Dex gets paid at all-time high. It could do really well. Yeah, he round-tripped a lot. Unique coin.
Every once in a while, something appears in your life that feels different, right? Not louder, not bigger, just different. Chosen. Welcome to Unique.
Didn't they already run this though, Shine? Why are they running it again? Getting in this unique coin. I'm double dipping on coins right now. Bull gonna bull? I'm assuming so. Trying to give it some time. Ask Doof to CTO it. He is. That's why he bought it. You're up 10, almost 10K now, Evo? Hell yeah, man. Alright, well, unique coin fucking down to the dirt. Bro, what is this perp garbage, man? They locked 10% for a year. Just another, like, percolator type thing, though, man. There's been so many of those. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to buy that. I can't tell if this trench area thing's real. I'm out, send it. Nope. Trench area to 0. I mean, I'm holding this, man. I'm trying to hold this, bro. This is only like the 3rd coin I've bought today. Use this. Do I need to have a special wallet for perp trading on Axiom because it doesn't show me a balance? No, you don't need a special wallet. You just need to go up to your balance and transfer Solana to Hyperliquid USDC. That's all. Just go up there and just swap over Solana to Hyperliquid USDC. You'll see it. Yeah, no problem. Damn, Shine. They paid Dex on the AI coin. Dude, like this shit is just fucking, I don't even know. Am I down only 80? What are you talking about? I'm down like over 200. No, you're good. Alright, my last buy. If we fall again, just taking my L. I'll probably just get off. Play a little bit of some soul pump. And get off. Thank God Soul is ripping though, and I'm up in fucking perps, cause yeah, this meme shit is fucking horrible. The past like 3 days, man. Absolutely fucking terrible. Just can't hold shit, dude. Anybody tracking all of Jack's wallets? Has he sold any of them? The 3 that I tracked, he hasn't sold any. So I don't think it's him. Dude, Shine, I just don't get why they're trying to send another one. Like they already sent one pretty hard. Dude, like, yeah. Alright. I'm done. Play a little bit of this, and I'm gonna call it for today, boys. This day has actually been miserable. Holy fuck. Pretty much rinsed all the pee from fucking yesterday. That has nothing to do with greed, man. It's just like, there's just no reason why it shouldn't have ran to any degree. Oh my god. Like, if it wasn't Jack clipping out bundles, it was some other fucking retard. Oh, great. A 10. Oh, nice. I'll probably stand if I was this guy. He's probably gonna flip. I'll take a fucking push. That sucks for him, though. Oh, I thought you were talking about me. Yeah, maybe on Jack's end, that was a bit greedy. Buying with that many wallets. Oh my god. He pulled out a blackjack, Jesus. $19. I'm like, this is like the worst split ever, right? I think I just hit. Yeah, fucking sucks. Yeah, that would have been like the worst split ever. Would have got 2 12s. Rose betting almost my board on a left. Oh, great. You know what? I'm just gonna say that you have blackjack, the way my luck is going. And of course he doesn't fucking have it. Alright. Yeah, I might as well double down here. You know, what if I get blackjack, right? What if I get the big BJ? Yeah, 20's great. And we're back. And we're fucking back. Hey, well, good news is, Shine, that AI coin straight to fucking 0. So it's good that you got out, man. I'll take a 20. Yeah, I think I'll probably trade like Asian hours tonight. Yeah, I just don't know about trading around these times anymore, man. It's just so fucking awful. And of course they have a fucking blackjack. Wow. Yeah, 401k is kind of ripping. My only thing with 401k was, didn't they make another 401k coin like 2 or 3 days ago? They're just rerunning narratives now. Alright, well this sucks. Oh my god, Soul's ripping again. Let's go. Jesus. That, like, this shit is saving me, bro. Because fucking memes are just atrocious right now. Holy. Oh, baby. Give me 21. Oh, yes. Oh, of course you fucking have it too. A fucking course you have it too, bro. God damn it. Like, give me a win, bro. Give me a win. Hey, it's all good. It's all good, man. Stable some P, bro. It's all good. Nah, I probably won't stream Asian hours, but I'll be trading. It just sucks, man, because the only time I want to stream is during, you know, my time. Oh, thank you. It gave me a blackjack. Jesus. Need a max win. I need a max win. Just Asian hours, it's just really late, bro. Like, maybe I could stream that time. But, you know, I like to spend time with my wife around that time. And this is kind of like the only time it's like actual work hours for me. You know what I mean? So like streaming makes sense. You know, my wife's not here, whatever. But Asian hours is like late at night, you know, when I'm chilling with my wife and whatnot. I mean, this kind of just sucks either way, right? I might as well just hit. I might as well just hit again. You know what? It's just gonna be a 10 anyways, yeah. How do I translate the times you're talking into European time? So Asian hours is like 5 hours from now. Am I right? Can somebody correct me in chat? It's like 5 hours from now, right? So just, you know, add 5 hours. Whatever is 5 hours from now is Asian hours. Like, we're still in NA right now, technically. This guy's going nuts. Oh, he got 22, though. 6 or 7? Alright. Dude, Soul is fucking ripping. Let's go! I told y'all, boys, we're going to 100. I low-key want to blast a short here. I don't know. Like I said, I think we're going 100. I'm up like so fat though, dude. I'm up 8K on my Soul long and like 3 in my BTC one. I mean, I'm fine with it 18. I could be content with that, right? Of course, you're just gonna fucking push me again. Oh, you're gonna push me off a fucking bridge. That's like, is that 2 pushes in a row or 3 pushes in a row? What the fuck is that? then he has a 10 again, of course. Nice. That was a good pull. That was a great pull by this guy. I've done that before, plug. And yeah, sometimes you just don't win. He's gonna pull a 10. Yeah, it's just like, oh my god. Look, I'll go max. I'll go max right here. I'll go max. I'll just throw it all on the line right here, bro. Just give me a blackjack and I'll forgive you. Just give me a blackjack and I'll forgive you. Oh my god, and of course, bro. This is gonna be when they have a fucking blackjack. This fucking shit is miserable, bro. Oh my god. Alright, well. GG's. GG's. At least Soul's ripping. If y'all keep on trading, boys, y'all be safe. We're about done. We're gonna about call it for the day there. I'll probably be trading EU hours though. And hopefully we can catch some runners, or not EU hours, Asian hours. Hopefully we can catch something. But yeah, boys. I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good day or night, whatever time you're watching the stream. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. Hopefully tonight will be a better night. That's all you can ask for, man. All right, I'll see y'all, boys. Later, later, later. Later, later, later. Oh yeah, I still am on. That's funny. Alright, see y'all later now. JJ's.